All right, welcome everyone. Today is Thursday. Hang on, Thursday, August 26th. So happy to see so many of you on here as more will be jumping on. Today's going to be a really exciting day. We've got a lot of golden nuggets to drop in on you today, and Rachel is going to be leading this call today. She's going to share a lot of really great information that a lot of us have been waiting to hear. So for those of you that don't know who the Rachel Balansat is, she is a super fireball that has been in this business for 7 years now, and she's a 2-star crown with Purium. And I have had the awesome pleasure of knowing her since she was like a colored diamond somewhere. I don't even know what color it was. It was a few years ago. And Rachel has been a tremendous support to me personally with my own health journey. And for those of you that don't know what that is, it's been quite a journey, and it's still continuing. And she's also been a very close mentor to me with my business, not just with Purium, but with any kind of business I choose to endeavor. So she is a world of knowledge and has been doing this for a really good long time, and has such an enormous amount of love and energy that just exudes from every pore in her body. So I, without further ado, I'd like to bring on our Rachel Balansat 2-star crown to go ahead and lead this call. Thank you for allowing me.
Thank you, love. Oh my gosh, Tal is just such an amazing, you're just so amazing. And I just have to glow about Tal. Thank you for that introduction. I just want to say, Tal has had the most incredible transformation. And she was a designer, an interior designer. And then Purium transformed her health, transformed her life. She lost, 80 pounds. And now she owns a gym, and she has built a beautiful gym in the back of her house, and she has clients, and now she's like all Purium, all gym. I mean, her story is phenomenal. She is like poster girl. So thank you. Thanks for being a big inspiration to all of us. And I just want to thank ahead of time my guests who are on the call. I have a few people who are going to speak today. I'll be calling you guys a little bit later, but I'm just going to kind of start with a few things. I want to just kind of let people know what is going to happen on this call so you can be prepared with your notes. I'd love for you to be taking notes and have your pen in hand. We're going to go over 3 basic things. We are going to talk about the giveaway a little bit later once everyone's on. We're going to talk about the ultimate lifestyle transformation pack with the Plus Performance. How to build the value of that. We are still new at building the value of that pack. And if you are here and you're like, I've heard this all before, I want you to understand that repetition is going to bring in the nuances. And the more you hear it, the easier it is going to be for you to have the language to know how to communicate the value of what we have here to other people. So it is important for repetition. So if you could lead this call, there's still going to be nuances. And if you haven't led a call, but you're like, one day I'm going to, well then, and this all feels like second nature, well then take down the notes of like, how can I lead a call? If you're like an emerging leader, then you want to think about how am I preparing myself to lead these Zooms and getting ready to be able to transmit this information. Okay, so some of you are watching as newbies, brand new beginners. And maybe just upgraded from customer. And then some of you are like, hey, I've got this, I've got a team, but now I got to start leading my team, and I'm going to eventually be leading these Bliss Zooms. All right. So look at it from the point of view of teaching. Okay. The third thing we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about launching new brand partners. And this is exciting. We have talked, last week was a gold mine. So if you didn't get on last Thursday's call, please watch it. Somebody dropped the replay link on our team website, superfood.social. There you can go /replay, and that is going to give you all the replays. And that's a place where that's just gold. There's so much wonderful information in those replays. But last week in particular is really important because we are starting a new duplication on our entire team, which is about launching brand partners with their own launch call. And so we're going to have a few people talk about what that was like for them. I want to give some congratulations to Naomi, who got a brand partner on a call, or she got somebody on a call with me last week. I'm assuming you're here, Naomi. Yeah, there you are. Okay, so Naomi, who was a recipient of the Million Mom movement, who really took that ball and ran with it. I mean, she was like, this is an opportunity. It came to me for free. I won this scholarship, and she is just one of the go-getters on my team. I mean, she is incredible. Her story, she has been like mastering social media. She's been learning as much as she can. She just like is constantly watching Fraser Brooks, Eric Worre, reading books. I mean, Naomi is an example to me of somebody who is like, I am my upline. I am my own upline. I am going to do this business regardless of what's going on around me. You know, of course, she has a wonderful upline. And yet she is a born leader. She leads herself, and she is now leading a team. So, you know, Naomi actually brought someone to me the other day for a connect call. And this other woman, you're going to hear from both of them. You're going to hear from Naomi and also the person she brought to a connect call. She brought Cynthia to a connect call with me on Saturday or Friday. We enrolled Cynthia with the Ultimate Lifestyle Plus Performance Pack as a new brand partner. Cynthia hadn't done the transformation yet. She was just like, you know, naturally just really an inspired person, like a really lovely, you know, exciting, awakened human, right? Just somebody who's just got like, who's really, you know, just has a pizzazz. And just a zest for what this opportunity is. She really saw the vision. And so Naomi enrolled her. And the next day, following the duplication, okay, this is all duplication, y'all, within 24 hours, had her on an onboarding call with me. I said, let's schedule for tomorrow. So we scheduled an onboarding call immediately. And then we onboarded Cynthia. And I said, Cynthia, when are we going to do your launch Zoom? We got to launch your business. And this is the duplication I want everyone on this team to understand. We want people to start with the Zoom immediately, ideally within their first 10 days, because they're trying to get to consultant. We want to help people get to consultant, get those 1,000 points in their first 3 days. Widen your reach is going away for all of us, right? This is our last week with widen your reach for any of us who've been around for a while, but all new people can still have the widen your reach points. But my point is this: we're not trying to get people to their new rank just with widen your reach. We want them to actually have actionable steps. And Cynthia, I said, when do you want to launch your Zoom? And Cynthia said, how about tonight? I said, hot diggity, we're gonna launch your business tonight. I love that big smile on your face, Cynthia. And so we launched her Zoom tonight. She brought 4 people to the line. Okay, she had 4 people on the Zoom on her first day. So I want to hear from both of you. I want to hear from Cynthia, how you reached out to those people, what inspired you to join this business, how you reached out to those people. And then we're going to go back to Naomi and ask her, like, how did you find Cynthia? All right. So, Cynthia, speaking on it. Congratulations.
Thank you. You know, you guys inspire me. I met Naomi through the club that I work with. I work with Olympic wrestlers. They're my best friends. And I absolutely love inspiring people to do great things. So it's funny that I like doing that, but yet I found someone to inspire me, who is Naomi. Just watching her transformation and her presence, her bubbly personality, and how well she is with her kids and herself. And, you know, we're in this together. And when you, as a coach, as a coach, I know that I have to inspire myself or find people to inspire me. So then I can, in turn, inspire you to be a better you. So the moment I found the conversation just naturally blooming between me and Naomi, she didn't have to ask me to take any products. I asked her, what is she taking? And I asked her, I said, wow, your transformation is looking good. Congratulations. I said, what is that you're taking? You know, it was a question. What is it that you're taking? I see you're promoting it, because obviously we're following each other on Instagram. And then it made me want to ask her for a sample. And she instantly said, sure, girl, I'll give you a sample of what I have. But let me recommend you to a couple sites. So she sent me the superfood site. And then she also showed me her site. So she recommended the pack. And I did not instantly purchase it. But what caught my attention was her progress and her continuous activity on Instagram to want to inspire people. And I think first and foremost, we are here to do that. That is everyone's mission, no matter what your field is. It's everyone's mission to inspire each other and be here for each other. And I feel like I finally found a group of people that can do that. And I really like that. Even during the beginning of this chat, I sent a quick message to Tal and I said, hey girl, you're inspiring me. I'm in the fitness industry and I want to have a talk with you because I want her to guide me like you've been guiding her with my fitness journey, so then I can do more things to help people, which is incorporate this business and what I love to do with fitness and make it more so of a business that I can get more clientele and we can do this. It's a movement.
Awesome.
It's a movement.
Awesome. I love it. Okay. So now next question. How did you get 4 people on your Zoom that night? Like, what did you in the morning and that night you had your launch Zoom, you had 4 people that night. And what exactly did you say to them? How did you get them interested in the call and that like that?
It's funny because, see me, I'm really simple. And I like to do things kind of on the fly instead of trying to prep it so much, or like, unless it's for business. If it's for business, of course, I want to organize schedule. And now that this is becoming my business, I see that I will have to get more organized with it, you know. But as far as those 4 people, they're my family and my friends, and they're the closest people to me. So there's 3 or 4 different levels. There's your closest people you speak to most often, your family and a few of your friends. And then people that you may see like every once in a blue moon. Or people you may have known at work and you still keep in contact with them. So I reached out to like 2 levels, my friends and family and people that I've seen, and definitely, you know, we inspire each other, but maybe we see each other.
Uh-oh, you're muted. Somehow you got muted.
Sorry about that. Was coming in. So the fastest people to reply were my family and a gentleman that has been very kind to, you know, check on me and take me out to dinner a few times. But I also knew that these were people that would benefit from this program because I would like to do the transformation with them because they're so close to me.
Perfect. So what was your wording? Like, what did you say to them? Did you call them? Did you send a graphic with an invite, save the date? I mean, like, what were your steps?
I sent them a quick message, pretty much saying, I'll read it to you because
Perfect.
It was super quick. I'd rather tell you exactly how I said it. So then you guys could be on the same page with me.
And then while you're looking for it, I just want to emphasize, remember, Cynthia has never done the transformation. She's inviting people to join her in what she's doing, even though she hasn't done it yet, because she already had the belief in what this can do for people and how important this is for anybody. And so she was immediately reaching out to people without even having experienced the product herself.
Exactly. Because I believe in this. When you believe in something, then for sure something's good for you.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, how you doing, girl? Hope all is well. Great to see you. I see you doing so well with your fitness journey. And she replied to one of my posts that I posted, healthy almonds and the benefits. I said, yes, I love almonds. I said, I'm doing a virtual healthy happy hour tonight at 8:30. Would love for you to join. It was as simple as that.
Perfect. So you literally said, you greeted them, you edified them, you said something nice that you appreciated about them or something like that. And then you said, healthy happy hour.
Yes, it's super short and sweet. It was more like, hey, how you doing? Great to see you. She replied to one of my posts, and then I introduced the happy hour to her. And the healthy happy hour, I think everybody's on a healthy kick right now. And to promote that in such a chill way, it's either they'll say, yes, I can join, or join me on the next one. I've had a few people say, I'll join you on the next one.
Perfect. Now we can schedule your next one. What are we going to schedule that for?
Yes, right. And we need to. I would love to, actually. I don't want to say we need to. I think I would love to do that soon, this week, so then we can continue to promote the product. I'm really looking forward to getting my package in the mail, because I think for me to promote something that I truly believe in, especially trying it out and saying, hey, this is actually really good. This is the first day of my transformation, and I want you guys to join me. That's how Naomi got me to be so inquisitive about it, you know?
Right. So your first round is just people who are close to you, the people who you have the most comfort with, just the people where it's easiest to just send a quick message. You don't have to build rapport. You don't have to reignite the relationship. They're already right there. So your first launch is like just your close people. Now you're going to start having a story. You're going to start sharing every day on social media what your journey is like, and you're going to invite them. And our, we also have a launch that's specifically designed for a wealthy happy. We have a holistic wealth opportunity hour. And so if you want to do one of those, that would be a great next launch as well, to invite the people who you would love to do business with. All right. So everybody just keep in mind, like, do you want to have a holistic wealth hour, or do you want to do healthy happy? Some people are starting with healthy happy hour first, just getting people to do them, and some people are excited about like, oh, I want people to like join me in this endeavor. So, it's $1. We did mention both, and we did talk about this too, and you have business.
Yes, and I really love you guys. I have to say, I love how the community of the people are on. You're inviting people, you're promoting good health on your own pages. And even if we're just meeting, it's such a pleasure to speak to you all. And I've only been introduced to about 3 or 4 people, and I'm looking forward to meeting more of the people that are on board. So then we can promote each other and do great things with each other, like maybe a Zoom exercise training session, or cooking together with 2 or 3 people and showing people some great recipes that we created as a team. Because when there's a good team and people notice, others will follow.
Yes. Thank you. Awesome. Great tips. Cynthia, appreciate your voice. Thank you so much. I want to go to Naomi, and then that's Latasha. Latasha also is launching tonight, and I'm excited to hear from her. But first, Naomi, how did you find Cynthia? What was your process in bringing her into this world into our community?
Thank you, Rachel, so much for this time to chat with you and everyone else. I love you all on this amazing community. I found Cynthia sitting down with me at my son's wrestling. And if you follow my stories, you know that my children are doing wrestling, and with an amazing coach. And we were just chatting, and I was telling her how important fitness for my children is. And we were just chatting about life. And I was saying, you know what, I really need to get back into fitness for myself. And that's when I started in June doing my self-loving journey. And I decided to utilize my stories. And I want to emphasize that your stories on social media is called a story for a reason. I want to say that again. It's called a story for a reason, because people are looking at you to see your story of your life, every day of your life, what you eating, what you doing, where are you going. And so I decided to be seen, not to be unseen, as my amazing coach, Amy, we had a live about that, being seen. And I started to document my life, and we started chatting, Cynthia and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this Zumba journey. And I started to take not only my nutrition, but my fitness very seriously. And, you know, as we all know in this call, is 80% nutrition, 20% fitness. And I really needed to step up my game. And I utilize my community. When Fraser Brooks and Eric Worre say, utilize the tools, we're utilizing the community. And that's what I did. I got on a Zoom call with my amazing coach, Tal, my amazing coach, Tanya, and I utilized their information and their knowledge with my community. And that's what Cynthia saw. And, you know, I've been praying, you know, all of us, we all pray for an amazing VP. We all pray for amazing VP brand partner. Like, I've been praying hard, okay? And that's when I said, I want to work with Cynthia, and I want to work with someone close. She's close to me. And that's when I was documenting my story and I showed my whole body, like I could fit in my jeans. I am doing this workout. I'm eating this. My kids are loving it. My kids are taking this shake before they're going to wrestling. They're powering up. Everybody's like, wow, jump and shake. We built a routine. And she was seeing that. And that's when she was like, I got my amazing friend and awesome friend, Jessica, wealth of knowledge, on the phone with her, because I did a connect call. That was in June. And then she planted the seed. You see, Jessica planted the seed in Cynthia's head. And then I began to make it water and grow through my stories and social media and through my growth. And then she reached out to me and says, I'm ready. And now she's ready. And she was like, boom, let's go. I was like, let's go, East Coast girl. Let's go. We're going to make it happen. We're going to utilize each other. We're going to make it go. And that's what we have to do. We cannot give up. You see, the mind messes with us. My mind messes with us. Oh, we get a brand partner. Oh, maybe this doesn't work out. Okay. Don't worry. Because there's somebody else out there. There's somebody else out there that's ready for this, because I'm going to tell you, we as Eric Worre and as all Fraser Brooks said, the products are good. We have the products. Don't doubt that we don't have good freaking products. It's us. It is us. It is you. It is me that we have to make this business grow. Okay? Because you have it. You have what it takes. Trust me, you have what it takes. It's just you got to find somebody that's going to roll with you. And you know what? Right here, right today, I'm telling you right now, I am sitting with my VP right here at the beach, because we're going to make our dreams come true right here, right now at the beach. And we're going to make it happen. East Coast girls are in the house right now.
Let's go, East Coast girls. Oh my God, I love you. You just got so much love for that, Naomi. You're such a badass. Woo, that was fun. So, okay, there it is. And I want to emphasize that, you know, it takes 5 to 7 exposures before a person jumps. So if you're really if you're not reaching out to people, if you're just posting on social media, well, you should be doing both. But if you're posting on social media, you don't want to just wait and then the very last day, once you have your results, just post once, because that's the first exposure. You need them to have 5. So build up, start posting from day one, start sharing your journey, because it's the journey that's going to make people fall in love with what you're doing. They're going to see it unfolding. Wow, I saw her like this. Now she's like that. Oh my gosh, I watched the whole thing unfold. I can't tell you how many of my brand partners and my customers say, I've been watching you for years. And I've been watching. I saw when your father died. I saw when you were going through this thing. I saw when you were sick and you were struggling. I saw when you transformed your life. They watched. Okay, so people are watching you. They don't even like your comments or posts or anything. They're just watching you. Back in the day before COVID, I would go out to parties and people would say, oh, you're the one who blah, 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 blah. And I'd be like, oh, I don't know this person, but they've been watching me on social media. So don't assume that if you're not getting a like or comment that somebody didn't see it. So thank you, Naomi. All right, one of these days, I can't wait till you're leading these Zooms, Naomi. It's gonna be like power hour. So I have another amazing brand partner. So this woman is direct to me, Latasha, who's gonna come on. And Latasha is just this incredible woman. Are you there, Latasha? I'm gonna introduce you, but I wanna make sure
I'm here.
Yay, girl.
Yeah.
Yay. So Latasha and I have been connecting on social media around like health and raw food. And she was like jumping into this journey. And she's in Alabama, and she's just this just incredible queen, just amazing. She works, she's you work at a community farm. Like, this woman is she is like in there changing the earth. Like, this team is so all about that. I mean, I'm just so stoked that you just saw the vision for this. And so I have a couple questions for you, Latasha. So I'm curious, like, what inspired you to join the community, you know, to decide to take this on as a business? And I also want to comment that Latasha also, she just said a few days ago, we did her onboarding, and I said, okay, when do you want to launch? And so she just like said today. She's like, tonight. That was like, I don't know, like not even a week ago. And so she just started inviting. She's got, I don't know, it seems like you got like 5 or 6 people confirmed.
I think like 5. It's like 5 or 6. Yeah, 5.
That's so
5.
amazing. Yay.
Yeah.
So love to learn from you how to get 5 people on their Zooms, and, you know, and just like, if you could just share a little bit about your story. You've also been having a great transformation. So if you could just share everything.
Yes, thank you for having me, Rachel. I really, I don't know how I'm gonna follow East Coast girl, but I'll try. I don't know if the Southern girl can, because her energy was awesome. So it really got me pumped up. So thank you for that. But I contacted Rachel a year ago. Was it a year ago, a year or 2 ago? We were messaging on Facebook, and so at the time I wasn't ready, and so it came back around, and it was just on my mind, like very heavy. And I knew I had to do something, and the products, you know that they're real. Like, even if you haven't tried them, I just knew that they were real. Like, I knew that this was like, you couldn't go wrong with these products. And all of the stories that I was seeing and all of that, it was just like, I had to do it. So I called her. Well, I messaged her, we talked. And so I started my transformation, and really, I feel like I'm walking on air. These products are just like, I told her, it was funny because when I went she invited me to a meeting, and the energy in the Zoom meeting the vibration was so high that I couldn't keep up, because everybody was like high energy. And I'm like, I can't even do this right. I hadn't got my stuff in the mail. So, so I couldn't keep up with it. But I totally get where the excitement comes from, because like I said, these products are amazing. So how I got the people that I got, that I was just real with them. They saw kind of my hyperpigmentation leaving, and my stomach getting, it was like I had a glow in a sense. I kept being told I had a glow. So I had locks. When I started this, I had long locks, and I don't know if Purium did it, but I cut those things off. And just really transformed. So like, I was over here really transforming, and it was like, to the naked eye, it was easy to see to myself, because I didn't have energy. Like, I had hormonal problems. I had PCOS, and when you go to the doctor, they don't tell you anything really. They just put you on medication. And so in the South, I'm in the deep South, the bottom of Alabama, we don't have many alternative health benefits. Okay, like, you either go to the hospital. That's just like everywhere. But here, health is not a huge priority. And so you have a lot of sick people, and you see a lot of people going through things needlessly. Like, you don't need to go through that. So I really I'm sticking with Purium, because I want to show people that there's another way, first of all, to feel good and feel and to enjoy vitality. Yeah, you have to give up certain habits, but once you do, and you're operating in that pure raw energy, you don't ever want to go back. So that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. And how I got 5 people, I just went to my friends and was like, look, I would be a bad person if I didn't tell you about these products, or I feel some type of way if I didn't tell you how I felt, when I know that you could benefit from this. And I was just real with them. And so, and I knew it was something that we had. I went to people who I had already had conversations with. I was already having conversations. You have like random conversations with people about health all day, whether it be your girlfriends, whether it be your uncle. And so I went back to those connections where we were already having conversations about health. And I just expounded upon those things, because this stuff works. So, and they were like, okay. And so I am the type of person, I really don't, if I can't really get behind something, I don't really get behind it. I'm like, I don't really fake it. It's really hard for me to fake it. So it felt really good to get behind a product and not have to fake it, or not have to be like, look, this is great, and not have, it sells itself. Like, I know when they put it in their body, they're going to have to they're going to get more. So I feel like I can't fail with Purium. honestly. And that's a good feeling. And so it's just like, that's just how I feel. It's amazing. So that's pretty much my story.
Such a beautiful story. One of the things that you impressed upon me when we first started talking was about how there's no natural food stores there.
No, it's a really political game. And so there's a lot of food deserts. I work at a community garden in an urban area. So that was, there is no help outside of, regular means, Western medicine. And I know that I could put this product in the hands of people who would really appreciate it and it would really change their lives. It's changed my life. And I'm literally only on day 16 of my detox. Like I'm only on day 16 and I've seen so many results in 16 days that you really just can't like go wrong. And then I've been showing people, I haven't been brave enough to put my before and after pictures online. I'm still struggling with that. It's some social media fear I have to get over, but I have been showing them to my friends. I'm like, girl, look at this now. Like, look at my belly. Now you don't want, so I've been showing them these pictures and they're like, whoa, you can see the difference. Like, so it just really, the product sells itself, honestly.
Yeah. Sometimes people are afraid to even take their before and after pictures. Even when they first, I always tell people, just take your before picture because you'll never have this again.
Exactly.
You got to have that. And also you might want to show your friends, just like you said, like on your phone, that's not as intimidating as social media. And yet even with, you don't even have to share your before and after pictures. You could even just share your before and after story. You can just say like, whoa, I got more energy today. And like, here's what I can do. I was able to get out a cup of coffee or whatever the thing is, you know what I mean?
And I think you sent me some pictures, Rachel, and I showed them those too as well. Like just before and after story. So
this is a powerful tool. I recommend that everyone, if you're in the Core 4 Nutrition Launch group or you have pictures from your team, like collect at least 10 photos from your team before and after pictures that you can show to people and say, these are my friends. That is really powerful. Say, these are my friends. Show them, be ready to show them or text your friends your pictures of your other friends, right? And so you invited all these people to tonight's Zoom, and that's what basically you did. You were sending them pictures, showing them pictures.
I was just, it was easy. It was easy to talk about because it was real. It was true. It was effortless.
So Latasha, so this is like, we're basically, in your first 10 days, everybody, you have this window. And so if you launch a Zoom, I mean, she's on day 16, but we're treating this like this is her first 10 days and we're launching her now, right? And so we want to get her to consultant by the end of this week, by the end of the month, right? And so this is a powerful tool, y'all. Just like, when you're inspired, is just start inviting and invite everybody to one rather than just doing one connect call at a time. All right. It's just like, it's so much more fun. And people make decisions, big financial decisions in a group. When they're in a big group, people make bigger financial decisions because they feel the excitement of everybody. They feel like, oh, they're doing it. I want to do it. I don't want to miss out. I want to be part of this, and it's
true.
And it gives them courage because people are really afraid to change. I always say there's two things they're afraid of: ending their cravings, and that they feel like they can't change their cravings, and they feel like they can't change their habits. And these are the two things this program is designed to help you overcome. Cravings will disappear, and then your habits are going to disappear.
That's true. That is true.
So congratulations on having your launch. And then at some point we'll do a wealth opportunity for your friends who want to join the team.
Okay, great.
And it's very needed down there apparently because like the food desert, if this is the only way to get healthy nutrition, I mean, this is gold.
Yeah.
It's affordable.
Yeah, it's like literally we need this because it's just a lot of, I just see a lot of sick people. Mm-hmm. And it's just mainly because of the food sources and not having access to just like clean, raw, good energy to really get you where you need to be. So we need it down here. And Purium is not in my part of Alabama. I don't know, but I've never heard of it. It's so new in my town. So I hope that I get a good response.
Well, I love your vision and I love that you want to get this to as many people as possible because as you start to have new brand partners, that is what's going to have this start flourishing because those people are going to join your team and then they're going to become representatives who are going to want to get this into their friends and family's lives and the people around them. And so this is how we do it. We start forming teams and we start gathering a group of people and then you can start having you could have a healthy happy hour at the community garden. You know,
That would be nice. I would definitely do that too.
at some point I'll fly out there and I'll join you and I'll help you.
I would love that.
I would. So cool. Thank you so much, Latasha.
Thank you, Rachel.
Yeah, thank you. Gosh, so much love. Gosh, I love this team. Ah, y'all are so amazing. Everybody throw down some love for these people. Just like look at the comments. Make sure you see it, Latasha and Cynthia, East Coast girl. Now you've got a new moniker. It's East Coast girl. So next thing I want to cover is I want to talk about this new pack. And by the way, I want to say I know that Mary Beth also has 2 launches this weekend. Is that right, Mary Beth? Are you there able to come off and just kind of shout that out for a moment?
Yeah, 2 tonight. Really excited.
Yeah, girl. So tell us a little bit about that. Are these new brand partners?
So these are both actually brand partners. One of them has been in the business about 4 months. Another one has been in quite some time, but has some new energy for her business and is running for Diamond. So they're both kind of relaunches because they've already been sharing a little bit, but they're really excited to just share more. And I'm so excited to do it with them and just like show how fun this business can be and how we have support and how we do things together and how we come together as a community to share our mission. So
Beautiful.
We'll let you know how they go, but I think they're going to go great.
Yeah. And I'm helping some brand partners who just kind of reached out to me and said, hey, one of them reached out to me this morning and said, hey, I want to relaunch my business. I've been moving. I had to sell my house, blah, blah, blah. And I want to relaunch my business. My husband says, you got to do Purium. She's been, she did this years ago. She took a pause. And she has not been working for like the last 2 years, and her income with Purium hasn't changed. So she is not working and she's just been living on that residual income from Purium. And her husband's like, you're making as much with Purium as you are working for your brother doing his advertising on Instagram and social media. Why don't you just do Purium and hang out at home? She's like, okay, I'm glad you got my husband's support. I'm going to do this. And so now she's relaunching. So I said, do the same thing. If you're relaunching business, I said, do your first 10 days of lives, right? And I would actually say the same to Latasha. Now that you're comfortable and you're there, like do your first 10 days of lives, right? And so this is what Bethany's doing. I'll just say her name. And she's actually relaunching her business. And so she's going for the 10 lives in 10 days. And she's scheduling her launch Zoom with me so we can launch her. She's going to do massive inviting, get as many people to that Zoom as possible. And this is what we're starting to duplicate throughout the team. So if anybody else has any launches happening, post in the comments. I want to see like who's launching, who is like doing a launch Zoom. And maybe you're just deciding now, just let me see it. I'm launching, yes. I'm helping this person launch. All right, go Camille. So next I want to talk a little bit about, the giveaway in terms of the performance pack. So first I'm going to talk about the performance pack because this is what we're giving away. So who knows about the giveaway? Drop me a 10 if you know about the giveaway. Drop me a 1 if you're just hearing about it for the first time right now, so I can just get a sense of like, kind of where we're at, Some of you are new, obviously just hearing about it for the first time. Okay, so we are giving away $700 worth of superfoods. $700 worth of superfoods. That is the retail value of the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Plus Performance Pack. It is worth $699. That's the retail value. And if with your gift code, your friends and family can have that pack at 25% off, which makes it $524. Okay, $524 for the fixed pack, which is the Power Shake plus MVP, or $531 for the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Customizable plus Performance. Okay, so they're both the same pack, but one of them is customizable. Okay, which means you can choose the shakes. You can even choose whether you want chocolate or vanilla MVP, which is mega vegan protein, or you can choose whether you want the super meal or you want the power shake or what flavors. So there is a customizable plus performance pack. So what is the value of this pack and how do we determine the value? How do we help build the value? So I've been getting a lot of questions and I want to answer some of these questions. The first question I've been getting is, how do people put that into a schedule? Anybody have this question? How do I put this into a schedule? It's got more product than I'm used to. So the thing is, what you're getting extra as far as shakes are 2 MVP sports. That's what's new in the performance pack. And that means 30 days of either of 2 shakes a day, right? So 30 days, or actually, so depending on how you do it, because you can do a 15 gram protein scoop or 30 gram protein scoop, right? 2 scoops or 1 scoop. But the bottom line is, you could, those people who love the cleanse can literally, there's a few different ways that I've set out to do this. Okay, let me get my notes. I don't want to miss a beat here. You can do it as a full 30-day, 3 shakes a day. You could do that with this pack. So if you have people who want to do 3 shakes a day, they're like, I love this, I want to keep going. I don't want to do it just once a day. I want to do 3 times a day. I want to get to these goals. Well, hey, this is going to give you the shake. You can have shakes 3 times a day with this. All right. Where are my notes? Okay. And the other way is, if obviously if you're an athlete, it's a no-brainer, right? Because you need to eat more food. When you're an athlete, you need to be eating an extra 300 calories a day. All right. So having another shake or 2 a day is like going to be really, really supportive. It makes it a lot easier for an athlete to do athletic protocol if they also have more shakes that they can have for snacks in between. Okay. The other way, the way that I wanted, the schedule that I wanted to suggest to people is that you tell people to do the simple schedule, right? The simple plan. And then they can have these shakes as their 3rd shake in the day, right? For their 3rd meal. So here's the other thing. Brand partners. You can also have it as the 3rd option. I would say would be like, you could also have it go into the next month. This could last a person 2 months, right? It can last longer than a month. So it gives them plenty of product ongoing. The other things they can share with a family, this you can think of the Ultimate Lifestyle Transformation Plus pack. So you find out, do people have family? Do they have, are their husband or kids going to join in? Well, guess what? Kids love this stuff. Kids love the MVP sport. So do husbands. So do wives. So you can have enough product to share with your family. All right. You also get an extra super aminos. You also get a can't beat this. So you need to pick me up during the day. You get your cocoa hydrate, your aloe vera. So, and then as brand partners, we are always giving product away. How many of you have ended up giving product away? And you're just like, oh, I need to hold this because this is my transformation. I don't want to be giving my product away, but yet you want everyone to sample it, right? So yes, like Sarah said, the ultimate family pack. This is the ultimate family pack. So think of the ULT plus performance. You know that everyone's going to be wanting to take your product. Your family's going to want to take your product. So you might as well have extra so everyone can try some and you're not without. All right. But as a brand partner, this is a no-brainer because you're going to try everything. As a brand partner, I highly recommend the customizable pack. My entire team recommends the customizable pack because it allows people to try all the things: the plain, the appleberry, the Love Shake plain, and the Love Shake vanilla chai, plus the vanilla, plus the MVP vanilla and the MVP chocolate. Okay, so this is really, really great for sampling products. I'm gonna tell you guys, I am famous for having tailgate parties at the parking lot of Whole Foods or the community market. I used to sit there, when we weren't so much on lockdown, and I always have all my product right there, and I'd be making people drinks out of the back of my car. I'm like, just my friends, because I always run into them there. Wherever you run into friends, just have everything ready. Just be giving people shakes, right? Plus, it comes with the new metal shaker bottle. So if you want that free metal shaker bottle, get the ULT Plus Performance. So this is what we're giving away, y'all. This is what we're giving away. And tonight, Christina Amon is going to be talking about this on the Superfood Social. So if you're on Instagram, you want to follow at superfood.social, and you want to be on there at 6 Pacific time, 9 Eastern time tonight. And you want to make sure that you're there so you can win. You guys can win. This isn't just for your customers. You can win. All right. Go try to win 700. Go win that new pack. Right. But even better is if you help other people win. Even better is if you invite all of your friends and family and associates and start talking to people on social media, and you invite everyone to win this pack. Okay. 4 hours. You have 4 hours, like Christina said, to bring as many prospects as possible. I have people on my team just posting on their page, who wants to win $700 worth of superfoods? You bet you're going to get a bunch of people saying me. Yeah, see, Cynthia's already like, I'm down. you bet that people are going to want it. And so this is the power of this giveaway. Let's just break it down to this. This is why we're doing the giveaway. Because it's going to put so many people in your funnel. That is the main purpose of this giveaway. It is, if you announce a giveaway on social media, $700 worth of superfoods, and you're sharing your story saying, this is what it did for me, I'm now giving this away, and you're building that value every day, you are going to have people say, me. I can't tell you how many people have like been shown interest. I shared my story, and then the next day I said, who wants to win free superfoods? Okay. And so people are reaching out to me. They're sending me private messages or commenting on my posts. All right. Good question, Ashley. She says, how do we connect with them? Kahina. So how do we connect with them? Just tell them to get on Superfood Social. So we're going to say, now, if they're not on Instagram, it's a little bit tough because you're going to have to win the pack for them. Because quite honestly, here are the rules. Okay. In order to win, you have to, one, write this down. Number one, you've got to follow superfood.social on Instagram. So you tell them, number one, you got to follow superfood.social. Number two, you got to tag the person, you got to tag your sponsor in the post. And tonight's Zoom and tonight's live, when Christina Amon goes live, which I'll have her speak in a moment. I'm just going to call you out randomly. Christina, I hope you're ready. But Christina will, you're going to tag the sponsor and then you're going to share the post. And then for an extra bonus opportunity to win, it's not required, but extra is number three. You can share this, they can share this to their stories and tag superfood.social. Right now, I am monitoring that page. So when I see people posting to their stories and tagging superfood.social, I'm looking at that, I'm writing down their names. If they're if they share the giveaway, that's what I'm going to be doing for the next 4 days. They have until Monday to win. And then Monday, we will be announcing the winners at 1 o'clock Pacific time, 4 o'clock Eastern time on Monday. Okay. So how many people can you invite to tonight's IG Live? I want you to write it in the comments. How many people are you planning to invite? Let's get a commitment here. Everyone, Naomi, that's like thousands of people, right? So how many people, I want numbers of how many people you're committed to inviting to win $700 worth of superfood, 700 retail value, right? On tonight's Zoom. Naomi's committed to 30. Lauren's committed to 40. All right. 5's good, 25's good, 20's good, yes. 15, 22, 36, height. Okay, I'm gonna go with a lotto with these numbers here. 88, Jessica Berry. All right, I think you won with that one. Do I hear 100? Do I hear 200? All right, you guys, your juices are cooking. Let's go, Jess, Naomi says. All right, cool. So even if you get them on Facebook, you can move them over to Instagram. Say, add me on Instagram, follow me on Instagram, or I'll tag you on Instagram, but you're going to tag them in the post. So if you really want to understand how this works, just go to superfood.social right now and go look at the page, and you'll see the recent video I did, which was the business prospecting video that I did. And then before that is all the announcements for our Equinox Emergence. Which brings me to that we are doing a group health reset. Whoop, whoop, Equinox Emergence. Who knows what the Equinox is? Let's see if I even know. The Equinox, I believe it's September 20, I want to say it's September 22nd, but it's when, the equinox, let's see, the solstice is when the sun is the same, both bright and dark, right? We have the same amount of hours a day. So, but is the equinox I'm looking for somebody to help me.
I'll help you.
Thanks. I should have brought Christina on. Christina, this is the one who's actually doing the Zoom tonight, the call tonight on superfood.social. She's doing the live on Instagram. So this is going to be our host. Thank you. Take it away, Christina.
No worries. Straight out of workout here. Sweaty and red. You coming at you live. So the solstices are, when the sun is either has the longest day or the shortest day, depending on which, if winter or summer. and which part of the world you're in. And equinox is when it's, again, depending on what part of the world you're in, it's where the days are same amount of light, day and night. But more importantly, and beyond, we've actually been discussing, and I think it's an important point to make, that for some religious believers, the equinox is actually not part of their culture or their language or their point of reference. But I think we can all agree that fall and autumn is a time of, as the change of seasons, is a time of great transformation. I think that's pretty universal. So however way you want to look at it, and however way you want to talk to your audience and your niche, this is a time, and definitely in all kinds of different ancient practices and medicines, this is a time that is excellent for doing a transformation, for doing cleansing. So spring and fall in Ayurveda are like the two classic times. And it's also often where we see outbreaks of colds and flus if you don't do the transformation. So that's a way that people in Ayurveda talk about it a lot, is like, hey, prevent the cold and flu season by getting on it with doing a transformation. And hey, isn't that relevant right now? So that's why this is such a powerful time of year to promote a transformation. And the fact that we're doing this the first time we're ever giving away this much cash value of superfoods. So this is mega. You do not want to miss getting on board with this promotion. And then the fact that we're doing this beautiful, well-supported container of transformation. And depending on what team you're on, you are going to be supported in a different container, but usually it comes with those recipes that the sis earlier on the call mentioned, the tips, the accountability, the fun, sometimes there's like different breath work or fitness or meditation or any other kind of personal development work that can go alongside it. So people all over the company are doing these right now. It is the time. If you're not leveraging this, you are missing the wave and the boat. You want to get on this. So we're going to have a lot of fun today. I'm going to try to keep it tight. I tend to talk fast. So take notes, especially if you're wanting to go live yourself on something about this. If you're wanting to start to lead these calls, come and take notes. If you want to take little video clips, as you put it on your computer and then use your camera to take little video clips and put it in your stories, because people can enter the giveaway all the way up until, I believe, the announcement on Monday that Ashley's going to be giving on our normal Superfood Social Instagram. So we'll double check that if it's right up until the timer. She probably needs some time to gather it. So
the night before, I would say till Sunday night.
Yeah. So
Sunday,
maybe midnight Central, Sunday night, right? Something like that. Ashley's in charge of those details.
Midnight Central, Sunday night, I'm going to say.
Yeah, I'm in agreement. We just made the executive decision. So yeah, I think that's it for now, unless you have anything else you want me to cover, Rachel.
Thank you so much. I'm so glad. And I was like, as soon as you said, I'm like, oh, I knew that about the equinox. So thank you. I want to also just really emphasize that, don't just give them these instructions, have them watch the presentation. The purpose of getting people into your funnel is so that they can then see a presentation. So the actual goal is going to be Christina's presentation tonight. It's going to be beautiful. It's at 6 Pacific time, 9 Eastern time at superfood.social. And this is gold. This is literally why you want people to win this pack, is if they're trying to win, they have incentive to sit down and watch something. If they're really, really, really excited, they want to really try to win, and they're like going for it, they will watch the video, okay? Because that is what's required. It's not just about doing these 3 things. Yes, you're going to get people in your funnel, but you want them to watch this presentation tonight. So if anything, direct them to the presentation. Say, hey, if you want to win these superfoods, be at superfood.social at 6 o'clock tonight so you can find out what's going on. And then let me know if you watch it, and then I'll help you move through the steps. Okay. So now you know. It's 2 minutes before the hour. I want to just say thank you to all the guests. I want to say thank you to you newbies who just like had the courage to come on here and rock it right out the gate. We're obviously up and coming leaders. I can't wait to see more of you leading these calls. Are there any last minute questions? We got 2 more minutes. Just
I got one.
Okay, thank you.
So do you want us to do a post and we tell them in our post, we say go and follow Superfood Social.
Don't
comment.
say it. I would not say follow Superfood Social in your post. You want to know who is interested. You don't want to just send them to another page without interacting with them, because then they may go to the page and forget about you.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, if you do it, you could just be really specific. Make sure to tag me, but you might not get the tag. You might miss it. Something could happen. So just say, if you want to win, let me know. DM me.
And then when they DM you, say it.
Yeah, when they comment below. If you want $700 worth of superfoods, comment below or DM me. Okay, you want to be in charge of how you want to be able to direct them.
Yes.
That's important. I'm so glad you asked that question. Really important question.
Cool. Okay.
Okay.
And then there isn't anything specific on Superfood Social yet for them to go to, but at 6 p.m. tonight, that'll be the post that remains live.
There is something at Superfood Social. There is a whole Equinox Emergence announcement. So you can tag them in that.
That's in that one. Okay, cool.
And it tells them go tonight, 6 o'clock, but they may not, there's a lot of steps. And so people could get lost in them. That's why you want to know. So you can and just make sure you keep track, you write down all their names.
Yes.
And then come up with everybody before the thing and say, okay, be on the live at 6 o'clock. Make sure you're on the live, so there's gonna be a little RSVP. Right. Same with when we're doing a launch Zoom. It's like we kind of got to move the cats along. You kind of got to funnel these kitty cats who want to go climb trees. You're like, oh, wait, keep your attention over here.
Awesome. Thanks, Rach.
Yeah. Thank
Great.
you. Go ahead, Gwyneth. I'll take one more.
I'm curious because a lot of my following is on Facebook. Do they need to actually have a profile to be able to do this? On Instagram?
Really, people pretty much do have to have a profile, but you could win it and you could choose one of them to give it to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You could choose to win it and then do a contest on your page. You see what I'm saying?
I would like to tie them into the Instagram things, right?
Yeah.
So,
what you should do is actually just send them the here's I'm just gonna throw in a little. I'm gonna throw in a little idea here. I'm just gonna bend the rules a little bit. Send them the live, because you can always send the live replay to people and they can watch because they still have 4 days to enter. Okay. And then even if they don't have an IG account, why don't you just type their name in and you're the winner for them.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Sorry, it's not on every platform. I know this makes it tough, but here we are in the new millennium. So much love to you all. Thanks for all your great questions. If you have more questions, reach out to your upline. We love you. Have an amazing day. Thanks so much. And please post your takeaways in the tracker sheet this Friday, tomorrow. Post your takeaways from on tomorrow's tracker sheet on superfood.social in this. I'm just going to tell you guys in the Facebook page, superfood.social, which is our team page, right? Bliss Ohana. Every Friday, usually Michelle Ricci posts tracker sheets and takeaways. She posts that, and then that's where everyone posts their tracker sheets with the list of all the people they've tracked. And they also write their takeaways for the week. So get in the habit of doing that. Okay, love you. Mwah. Have a great day.